on this. So guys, one thing I want to add what Preetham said, just in case you guys are disconnected now, again we're going to come back and join. Do not feel like anything is missing because everything is being recorded, and post class, demo class today, we will give this recording access to you. So you are not going to miss anything for this. Now coming back to my experience, guys, it is definitely more than 15 years. I started my career like you only. I was also confused. I learned things, I prepared myself, but I used to have a skill set which I carry from my school level itself. When I learn something, I always feel like I'm going to teach this to at least 4 to 5 people, whatever I'm learning today. This is how my learning experience started with. And by the time I came across different industry work, across different data science projects, I always felt like I should go and give this kind of knowledge to anybody who is looking for a job and they are looking for any sort of support where they can learn these things very properly. So this is how my experience comes with, and I have been giving training more than 13 years, I can say, as of today. In my 15 years of career, 13 years I'm giving training. Yes, there are many or thousands of students, those who came through, they are successful today. I have noticed when students are coming and asking, I want to become as a data scientist. I'm a graduate. I don't have any master degree. Can I be a data scientist? Guys, remember one thing. To become as a data scientist, you do not have to have a technical graduate. Even if you are a non-technical graduate, you can be a part of data science. The minimum degree which is required to become data scientist is a graduate degree. Secondly, I'm a fresher. Am I going to get a job in data science? Definitely. Guys, remember, even if you are a fresher, you are carrying this data science skill set. If you're putting in your resume, you will definitely get shortlisted and you will appear for the interview. Just in case you're facing problems, we are there to help you out. Next, my career mark is not good. Will it impact to consider me as a data scientist? Guys, remember one thing. Data science never looks back what career mark you have. Your past is always past. Forget that. Always think like what I'm learning today and how I want to make my future further. If your present is very strong, your skill set which you have written in your resume, if you're very strong, trust me, getting a job is not a big question. And no question, no company will come and ask, what is your career mark? Why does it happen like this to hire a data scientist? No, they always see your resume skill sets. If I change my career path to data science, what would my expected salary? Is a very good question. People are coming with 7 years, 10 years, 15 years of experience. They are from non-data science background. They have this question, how much I should expect? Guys, number of years of experience should be multiplied with 4.5 or minimum 4 lakhs. That is what you should expect your salary. For example, if you're saying I have 3 years of experience, you should not get a salary less than 12 lakhs package. That is how industry is offering, right? Next, I am a non-technical graduate. I have never done any coding in my past. Guys, trust me. Even if you're a technical graduate, you are not doing coding. Even if you're non-technical graduate, you are not doing coding. But you will learn this process over 4 to 5 months or 6 months time, right? So if you are going to bar yourself, no, coding is difficult. Trust me, guys, nothing is difficult. Whatever things we are observing today, this is all made by human being. Being a human being, if we cannot follow them, then we cannot say ourselves as a competitive. So guys, trust me, I came from a BCom accounting honors background. I did my MBA in IT and marketing. I came from non-technical background. I learned things in my journey of the job itself. I don't see any challenge in terms of coding, programming, or learning about machine learning or AI. I feel it is much easier. The approach should be very correct. Now, what I'll do here, guys, there are lots of questions comes to your mind. You went to the YouTube, you do Google, and you see lots of advertisements coming. India is looking for 27 lakhs of data scientists in 2021-22. You're confused. So many opportunities. What skills are required? And you are going and talking to different people. They're giving you different gang, and because of that, you're jumbled, fumble, and sometimes you're confused to do what to. Data science is not like any IT profile. Data science is not like any other profile. It is a mixture of multiple things, but that things should be taken in a proper way, right, guys? So I will tell you today very systematically, and I will make you more directive towards the right path of a data scientist. Just a matter of time, guys. within 30 minutes or 45 minutes from now, you yourself can say that I can guide now. Anybody will come and ask me about data science, I can guide them. That type of confidence will definitely come to you. Let me answer you. Guys, there are lots of jargons are coming through, lots of definition people are giving through. I will say, do not look at this. Always believe in one thing. Learn yourself, define yourself, and make your own definition about data science. No matter whatever they have been written, that is all their experience is coming through the writing. But you create your own definition after this training. Let's move ahead. Guys, I will take you through very practically because I don't think that though we need PPT to present things, but we also need to know things very practically to go with. Now let's understand, do a practical thing and understand about how data science works in telecom industry. Because why I'm taking telecom industry is very much example here, because every one of us are more attached to telecom. We know about how to use a mobile, both for voice and data uses. Now let's take an example here. What I'll do here, guys, I'll take an example for you. Very simple example. So we'll talk about telecom. Now, let me put it here. Guys, do you have any idea what are the telecom products? Guys, do you have any idea what are the telecom products? Anyone? They have broadband, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
They have DTS connection, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
They also have mobile connection. Okay. Now, what we will do today, we will talk more on the mobile services. So what is mobile services, guys? Let me talk about that as well. Now, when you talk about mobile services, either it could be GSM services or it could be CDMA services, correct? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes, sir.
CDMA is no more. Do you know that? CDMA is no more. It is all about what? GSM.
GSM.
Now, in GSM, the subscribers are two types. When you say subscribers in telecom, there are two types. Either way,
Yes.
they are the prepaid customer.
Or postpaid.
Very nice. What's your name?
Hello.
What's your name?
Satish Rao.
Okay. So you have a prepaid customer, you have postpaid customer.
Yes, sir.
Do you know, guys, in India, what is the population?
132 crore.
The population is 1.3
Yeah.
million,
Crore.
right?
Yeah.
Which
Yes,
is
sir.
all about 130 crore, right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. Can you tell me how many telecom users are there? Telecom. Guys, please go on mute. Telecom mobile users. Can you tell me how many telecom mobile users are there? Around
I don't
90
know,
crore. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is a tele density? If I talk about tele density, what is the tele density in this case? You will say it is 90 over 130 crore, which comes to around 70%. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me how many telecom operators are there? Tell me,
4 to 5, sir.
4 to 5.
who are they?
Chiranjeevi, sir.
Geo,
Reliance Jio. Then
Reliance Jio,
Idea,
Idea, Airtel.
Vodafone
Airtel,
Idea.
Vodafone.
That is VI now.
BSNL.
Or you have BSNL.
Yes.
Right, guys? Do you
Yes,
know
sir.
over 90 crore? Over this 90 crore, what population goes to Reliance Jio?
Almost 60 to 70.
Approx
25.
40 to 50.
What population goes to Airtel?
I think approx 20.
What population goes to this? VI is 30 crore and remaining 10 crore goes to BSNL. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So what is the total is what? 90. What is the market share for Reliance Jio? You will say 30 over 190 and make it as a fix. So you are saying that in India, Reliance Jio is having 39% market share, followed with Airtel 28%, VI is 33%, and BSN is 11%. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Do you know what percentage of customer, the subscriber which we have it, what percent of subscriber goes to prepaid in India? 96% customer they prefer prepaid. 4% customer they prefer to have what?
Postpaid.
Postpaid.
Postpaid. Okay, now tell me, there is a jargon in telecom which is called ARPU. ARPU means what? Average revenue per user. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Right. I have 10 customers. They gave me a revenue of 1200. What is the ARPU here?
120.
It is 1200 divided by 10, which is called 120. Now, what is the ARPU for prepaid? And what is the ARPU for postpaid? Any idea? Take an example from you guys, right? So let me take the name here. I will go for Chiranjeev, I'll go for Priyadarshini, I'll go for Apurv, I'll go for Ashwini, I'll go for Vikram, let's say. So let's say I have 4 customers. Chiranjeev, Apurv, then I can go for Kranti, Umang, Kranti, Umang, and I take one more name here, which is going to Vikram and Ashwin. Vikram and Ashwin. Okay, guys, could you please tell me how much you recharge? Chiranjeev, how much you recharge?
Sir, 598 every 3 months.
598. Okay. The validity is what?
84 days, sir.
84 days. Very good. Okay. So validity in days. Very good. Okay. Apur, how much you go for recharging?
Same 598.
Very nice. Okay.
84 days.
Okay. Kranti, how much you recharge?
Same,
Kranti, how much you recharge?
same, 598.
598. Very good. Okay. Umang, how much you recharge?
550 for 84 days.
550 for 84 days. Very good. How much you recharge, Vikram? Vikram Raut, how much you recharge? Are you there, Vikram?
99, sir.
How much?
199.
199. Very nice. For 28 days.
Yes, sir.
Ashwin, how much you recharge?
Same 598 for 84 days.
598, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, guys, please go on mute. Now imagine, guys, what is a per month pay? So you will say this divided by 3,
Yes.
right? And this is 199 because, okay. So now looking at this, guys, tell me what is the ARPU? What is the ARPU per month?
After divided by 10.
Right? It is 199 rupees. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is called ARPU, right? Okay. Now
Yes,
the
sir.
prepaid. I guess you guys have all prepaid connection, right? Now the prepaid ARPU is 190. You know postpaid ARPU is how much? It is 450 rupees. Okay. So what I will try to understand you guys, every telecom company, they want to increase the revenue from the customer usage. Now let's understand the user information. For example, I will take your number here. As you gave your number, I just copy this and I put your name here. Let's say I have, these are the 5 customers and I have given the mobile number randomly here. Okay. So how the data looks like, guys, for you? The data looks like this way. Chiranjeev, Apurv, Kranti, Umang, and Bikram. Their usage right from January to December is given both for voice, how many minutes they make call, and data, how many minutes they call. I want to ask you guys, Chiranjeev, take an example of Chiranjeev. Chiranjeev, can you tell me,
Yes, sir.
in a day, how many minutes you make call?
So max to max 120 minutes average.
In a day, your voice
Yes, in a
is
day. 120 minutes.
120 minutes. Very nice.
Yes.
Apur, how much you make call in a day?
50 to 60 minutes.
That's a 50 minutes. Kranti, how much you make call in a day?
Maximum 130 minutes.
120 minutes. Umang, how much you make call in a day?
180 to 200 minutes.
Wow, 200 minutes. And Bikram, how much you make calls in a day?
90 to 120 minutes.
90 to 120, let's answer. Aswin, how much you call in a day? Aswin?
Hello?
How much you make call in a day? How many minutes you
Yes.
make call?
180 to 200.
180. So guys, in a day, data usage. Okay, how much data you consume, Chiranjeev, in a day?
So 1.5 GB, sir.
Per day?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
100%, sir.
Okay. Apur, how much you consume in a day? Data.
1 GB.
1 GB. Kranti, how much you consume in a day?
2 GB. Sir.
2 GB. How much you consume Umang in a day? Data?
Sir, 200 MB. Average.
Okay, very nice. How much you consume in a day, Vikram?
Roughly 800 MB, sir.
800 MB. Very nice. How much you consume, Aswin?
1 GB, sir.
1 GB data. Right. Now, voice in a month. How much it will come to? This has to multiply with 30 days. How much data in a month? How much data is going to consume in a month? It also multiply with 30 days. So guys, there are 6 different customers. They have their monthly usage, which is given 3,600 minutes voice call and 45 GB data. This is 6,000 minutes voice call and 6 GB data. And this is 3,000 minute voice call, 24 GB data. This is 5,400 minutes call in a month and 30 GB data. This is what, guys, is given here. Like Chiranjeev in the month of January had 780 minutes calls. It reaches to 700 minutes, 560, like that is given. Now, if I really want to do this analysis, what I can do, I can take this data. So I need to understand Chiranjeev has consumed 30 GB data in January and 780 minutes calls. Now I take this data and I do some analysis here. So how to do this analysis? I create a pivot table from this data here, where I take the overall month-wise, the voice usage and data usage. So I call this total voice and I call this total data. I want to filter this my customer name. Okay. So this is something I select and I go for making a chart. This is the overall behavior of the customer. I make this chart into a combo chart saying that I want to compare both my voice versus data usage. I do it here. Making this, I go for creating as what? I go for creating this as a chart to present to my business. Okay. So what I'm doing here, guys, I'm actually trying to compare data versus voice usage. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see what I'm going to do here. How should I go and present this? That is also very important. Okay. Now, if I look at the overall usage of all customers, is it looking good or bad for my business? Tell me.
It's good, sir.
It's going good. Okay.
Yes.
Sales are going up. Very nice. So I go for pasting this as a bitmap. So this is called my overall performance. So I make this as here called overall performance. Okay. I make it aligned to this way. So this is going to be my overall performance. Okay. Now I want to see the performance of Apurv. What is happening to Apurv here? What is happening to Apurv here? Guys, can you tell me what is
Yes,
happening to Apurv? Tell me. Any idea, guys, what is happening to Apurv?
Yeah, the voice data is showing a decline.
So, in Apurv performance, you are saying the data usage is going up, voice is going down. Is it good for business or bad for business, guys?
Bad for business.
Bad for business. Why it is bad for business?
I mean, the voice
Customer may,
consumption is going down.
customer may leave your services if they get better opportunity outside other competitor. If they get very good combo offer for both voice and data, they can leave your services. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Look at Bikram. What is happening, Bikram?
Lots of fluctuation.
Lots of fluctuations in Bikram's behavior. It's very difficult to predict how he is going to behave in the very next month. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. This is for Bikram. Guys, have patience. Understand what I'm trying to do here. Look at Chiranjeev. What is happening here for Chiranjeev?
It's declining.
So what do you feel about Chiranjeev?
Sir, it may leave the services or he will get the better option for it.
Yes. So Chiranjeev kind of customer may leave your service. Very good. Now, take an example of Kranti. What is happening to Kranti?
Sir, the voice quality is good, but the data which is provided to the provider is not suitable for him.
So you're saying the voice quality is good, the data is not good. That's why the data usage is going down and the voice is going up. You mean that? Very good assumption. Perfect. And this is for whom?
It's about
Kranti.
Kranti. Okay. The last one is what? Oman. Now look at the behavior of Oman. What is happening? What is happening, guys, for Oman?
Both the usages are high.
both the things are going up.
Right. Now tell me, if you are a businessman, tell me, this is what the overall performance is coming. So let me make it background color like this. Now, out of these 5 customers, tell me who is looking very profitable to you.
Umang.
Oman is looking very profitable to you. Very nice. Right. Now, how about Apur?
What, sir?
How about Apur?
Apur sir, it is not good for the company because one service is going down, so person may leave the services if he is not comfortable with it.
Very good. Thank you so much for this. So guys, remember one thing. Being a data scientist, our role is to identify the customer behavior over time. If my data and voice is going down or going in a different direction, I must understand from the customer, I must understand towards my technology to help realize why my customer behavior is going down. So I have to use some kind of ML here. I have to use some kind of AI here approach to return back my customer. It should not fall like going down in different direction. After some time, I know this customer is going to churn, leave my services. So do a customer segmentation from your voice. Let's do a customer segmentation. Okay. Now, there is something called voice segment and then something called data segment. Now, there is a combination which is called high voice and high data. What do you call this customer? Customer segment. How will you call this customer? So guys, there are 5 segments I want to give it here. One is bona fide, which is the best customer. Second one is power. Third one is power voice. Give something called power data, or I can call them as casual, as usual. So these are segment I can give. If it is high voice, high data, what I will call them? Bona fide.
Bonafide.
Right. If it is high voice and mid data usage, what do you call them as?
Power voice.
Power. If it is mid voice and high data, what do you call them? Again, power. They're the power customer. They can go to high voice, high data also. Yes or no? By given good combo offers. Right, guys?
All right.
If it is high voice and low data, what do you call them?
Power voice.
If it is low voice and high data, what do you call them?
Power voice.
Power data. If it is mid voice and mid data, what do you call them? Mid voice and mid data, what do you call them?
Casual.
Casual, right? If it is low voice and low data, what do you call them? Same casual. If it is mid voice and low data, what do you call them? Casual. If it is low voice and mid data, what do you call them? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now, if I really want to segment my customer behavior, let's target this customer this way. Okay. This is all about high. This is all about low. This is all about low. This is all about high. Okay. And this is low. So this is something is called data. So this is what we are saying about customer data usage. This is all about voice usage. Okay, I have 4 segments, right? Segment A, segment B, segment C, and segment D. Okay. Now you guys got to answer me which segment is good and why.
Yeah.
A is good. Why?
High data,
Both-
high voice.
Both the types are high.
High.
Both the types are high. Okay. And second best is what?
In the B1, sir, the data is high, but the voice is low, according to me.
So what
B
do you
and
call
D are
them as? Power data. We call them as power.
Yes.
And we
Yes.
call
Yes.
them as casual. Yes or no?
Casual.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
Right. But what if any customer falls in between? Let's say some customer segments fall in between. What do you call them? Some customers will fall into this segment. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
They are called as what? Are you getting
Power
it?
customers.
We call them as power customer. Clear? We call them as power customer. Okay. So try to make this alignment. Let me, this is something guys we can leave. Okay, is there. Okay. So this is what we call the power customer. So now the target would be what? Converting those power into A category, or these powers should be going to the A category, or migrate customer from this to this. This should be your target, right? If they are the power data, make them power. If they are the power voice user, try to make them to work into power. So these are the strategies should be happen here. Or convert this casual towards this, or convert this casual to go to this. That is how my migration strategy will happen. Either we convert this casual towards more data user, casuals to more voice user, and slowly convert them from power voice to the power and power to bona fide. This is how my target would be there. Yes or no, guys?
Means, sir, we have to convert from casual to power, then power to bona fide.
Right.
Okay.
So casual to power, you can convert them casual to power, or you can convert them casual to power voice or power data based on their uses, and try to migrate them to all. Objective is to bring them to category A. Right, guys? Understood?
Right.
Right.
Now I want to give a practical sense of analyzing the data now. So this is what the data is given to you. There are around, how many records are given? 12,000 records are given. And the customer usage is given here. You got to analyze to tell business what is happening. So what I'll do here first, I create something called voice segment. I create something called data segment here in this data. So what is the voice segment is? If the MOU is greater than equal to 1000, we call them as HV, high voice user. Again, if this MOU is greater than equal to 500, we call them as MV, mid voice user. Else, we will call them as low voice user, which is LV. Same thing, I go for data. If the data usage is greater or equal to 20 GB, I call high data user. If this data usage is greater or equal to 5 GB, I call them as mid data user. Else, we'll call them as low data user. So these are the voice and data segment I got it. I copy this data and I paste it here, paste special values. And I want to make it as unique combination. So I go to data and remove my duplicates here. Based on this, what segment I'll give it here? I'll create something called customer segment. So what are the customer segments I will have? So I'll have A1 dot bona fide. I'll go for making A2, which is all about, I'll make it here A2 dot power customer. I'll also make it here A3, which is all about called power data customer. I'll make it here A4, which is all about power voice customer. We have A5, which is all about casual customer. Now tell me guys, if it is mid voice and low data, what do you call them as? Mid voice, low data, what do you call them as? Casual? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
High voice, high data, what do you call them as?
Bonafide.
Bonafide.
Low voice, high data, what do you call them as?
I think power.
Power data.
And mid voice, high data, what do you call them as?
Medium
Power.
voice. High power.
High voice, low data, what do you call them as?
Power
Power
voice.
voice.
Low voice, mid data, what do you call them as?
Casual.
Casual.
Mid voice, high voice, mid data, what do you call them as?
Power.
Power.
Very good. Mid voice, mid data, what do you call them as?
Casual.
Casual. So this is what I call this as a mix here, so that I can see this is the unique combination which brings me this the customer segmentation. Now I want to get the customer segment to this data. Now in this data, I make it here, we look up, don't worry about this formula and functions, we'll cover that in the regular class. I take this ampersand this value, combining these two, I got my segment here. This is what I got my data. Soon after I get my data, I just copy this data, I take it to another sheet. I do paste spatial and the values of my data. Now I need to analyze this data. I'll make my analysis from the data. Analysis
Okay.
2.
So there is some disturbance again and again.
What disturbance is happening to you?
Sir, there is some noise which is coming again and again. I don't know what was the
Might
noise.
someone, okay. I think, okay. Oppo A3, can you please go on mute? Yes, now I don't think it is going to be. Okay, guys. So this is what my data has come to you and you got to analyze and tell business what is happening. What I did here first, I take my summary analysis from this data. I want to see in my overall business based on my customer segmentation, how many mobile numbers, how is the customer base, what is the total voice usage, what is the total data usage. I make it as a count. So that means these many customers I have for Bonafide out of 12,000. They are using this much minutes of voice and this much GB of data. So this is called my subscribers. This is called my total MOU, minutes of usage, and this is called my total data. So how to present this? If you say, so values percentage of the column total, you are saying almost, just do a number format, make it as 0 decimal. So you are saying 34% of the bona fide customer, they are giving me a revenue of what? Number format, remove these decimal values, which is 49% of the voice they're giving me. And if you do persons column to over data, that is also giving me how much? So almost 34% of the customer, they're consuming 50% of the data and 50% of voice together. If you combine your, this is what the most creamy customer to you? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
They are the more profitable customer. Followed with what? The power customer. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then you have, this is the area where you can go for more migrants you can find. This is the casual area which is actually lost to the business. You need to make a plan accordingly to engage the customer further. If you want to present this data to the business, you go for making a visualization. The visualization comes like this. You are trying to show business is of what? Is it of what, guys? Tell me. That the maximum revenue which is driven by whom? Guys, think about it. Now you need to present this to the business. How will you present this? The maximum revenue is coming from where? This bona fide and power. What would be your strategy? Your strategy would always be like this. Your strategy is always like this. How we can convert this customer to bona fide? How we can convert this customer to power? How we can convert slowly or steadily over this to a kind of power customer? That is how the objective is. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now I need to see what is the trend for my customer usage behavior over the time. What I can do here, I take my customer analysis over months. I take my year month here. I take my customer base as a count here. Okay. Now I make customer segment as a slicer, as my filter. When I take customer slice as a filter, I can see the customer performance over how they're falling into this. Now, if I take this all and I try to make a trend line to help business to understand how my strength of each segment is going. So guys, tell me, is my bona fide customers are doing good or bad? Guys, is it doing good or bad? Tell me. Guys, are you getting this? What I'm saying here?
Sir, please can you repeat? There is some network issue. That's why I'm not able to hear you properly.
I'm saying, if I look for my trend, my bona fide customers are going down. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it good for business or bad for business?
Sir, it's bad for business.
My power customer is also going down. Yes or no?
It's a bad for the company.
And power data is going up. Power voice going down.
It's up. It's going up.
Casual
This
is
one is
going
down.
up.
Yeah.
My casual base is going up. Is it good for business?
Yeah, sir. It's good for business.
No. If your casual is growing, then your business is going loss. The more revenue comes from where?
Yeah. The casual means loss, right?
So the overall performance, if I look at by each segment, I can understand how my business is doing. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. I give you a case study now. Now there is a mobile phone. Okay. 895-1108-662. Let's say the usage of this customer is given from the month. Guys, please go on mute. Thank you. Right? It is given from year, which is 2020. Then it is going to 2021 now. Let's take an example. These 2 months only. Okay. Now, the voice and the data usage and the recharge and benefit is given here. So guys, there is a recharge which is for 150 rupees, right? Validity is given for 28 days. Are you getting this, guys? The value is given for 28 days. Okay. Guys, your voice is given around 1000 minutes. You can make call, not more than that. 1000 minutes. Now, data is given here 1 GB per day. Okay. This the plan is given. There is another plan which is 190. The valid is 28 days. Voice is given as 3000 minutes, or let's say 2000 minutes. And data is 1.5 GB per day. Okay. This is 1.5 GB per day is there. There's another plan which is for 5. Let's say this is 490 rupees plan is given, which is for 84 days validity, where calls are unlimited. Data is given 2 GB per day, with which you can get Hotstar or Netflix. 1 year subscription free is given here. Then you have a plan for given 2000 rupees, or let's say 1800 rupees plan is given. Valid is for 365 days. Unlimited data is given 730 GB data. You can go for, you are getting Hotstar. Along with Hotstar, you are also getting Amazon Prime or Netflix. Any one of these you can take. This is what the benefit is given to the customer. Now, this customer, the voice usage was here around 980. Data usage was around 25 GB, and the recharge was done for 150. Then the voice usage came to 760. Data usage which came to 23 GB. The recharge is still 150. Now you did a campaign. In this month, no campaign. In this month, you targeted this customer for 190 plan. Recharge 190. In the month of March, you saw this customer usage has gone to 1450 and data consumption has come to 30 GB because this customer took 190 rupees plan. You did no campaign now. In the very next month, customer usage reached to 1800 and the data usage has come to 36 GB. The plan is this. Now in this month, you target this customer for 490 plan. And you see that the customer usage came to 1900 here. Now customer usage come to 38 GB and customer steal this and did not buy it. You still campaign this customer for 490. In the month of June, you saw this customer took 490 plan. When customer took 490 plan, you did not take anything. Now the customer usage has gone to 2400 and data usage has come to 43 GB. This has come to 3000 minutes call now. It has come to around 51 GB. Okay. You did not do any campaign now. Now this customer usage has gone to 3400 and the data usage has gone to 55 and this is the plan is 490. Still the customer is at 490. Now you targeted this customer for 1800 plan. In this September month, you saw customer took this plan for 1 year. So guys, because there is no recharge for these 2 months, this 490 for 3 months. Customer took 180. Now customer usage has gone to 3400 3,200, sometimes 4,000 minutes, sometimes 4,500 minutes, sometimes 3,400, 2,300, sometimes 3,400, 4,560, 5,670, like that. The usage is increasing. Data usage all of a sudden jumped to 100 GB. Now here 125 GB, here 140 GB, here you got around 230 GB usage of data. Now once this customer is validated, now this customer validity is up to what? Right from September, it will go till what? Yes or no, guys?
Next year, September, yes.
Right? It will go till August. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now this is what the usage behavior of the customer is coming. Now we are tracking the performance of customer like this. Now it is around 200 GB. Now what do you see? Customer has given capping of what? 730 GB data. So how much customer has consumed after taking this? 790. Now customer did a payment of 110 rupees to get 100 GB data, because customer usage cannot be low now. Are you getting this? If the customer, because already consumed 730 GB, yes or no, guys? Because Amazon Prime, Netflix is given free. Customer started using office work, customer started using movies and all, and customer within 6 months consumed 730 GB. Now customer wants to have data. Now customer is going for 110 rupee recharge till March, right? So guys, understand what is happening here. Now you are not doing any campaign anymore because you got this customer up to this. After this, again you will do the campaign for any other plans, 1800. Next 3 months before it is getting closed. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? Now how the behavior of the customer is going, actually, if you look at this way, if you look for both data and voice usage, you can see it has gone this level. Right, guys? Can you see this? So now you can see what is happening here. So the voice and data both are going like this, but it's going to be increased. There is no point of saying, thinking like your voice is going down, because it's given unlimited calls. The customer voice will definitely come. For data, you're getting revenue here. So now tell me, guys, in last 12 months, what is that total spent by the customer is coming? What is the total sum is coming, guys?
2,780.
2,780. Now per month, how much customer spent here? Which is 231. If I would have targeted customer for 150, what would have the monthly? I could have got 150. For 12 months, if I target for 150, how much I would have got? 1800. Now how much I got? How much I got? 2780. What the difference I got it? This minus this, which is extra. This is called usage behavior increase. So guys, actually my left hand is broken. So I'm trying to type everything in my right hand. So that is the reason why it is going a little slow, and please have patience. Okay. Guys, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, yes.
Now I want to tell you one thing. Jio says I have 35 crore customer. Right? If a customer makes 10 calls in a day, how much data, how many records is going to create now? 350 crore?
350.
right? You're saying, sorry, it is going to be 350 what? Crore. These are the records. Records in a day. Okay. Imagine if it is multiplied by 30 days. How much it will come? 350 crore multiplied by 30 days. It is coming this much. If you multiply this with 1 year, is going to be 1,26,000 crores of records of data. If you want to see the last 5 years performance or 2 years performance, it becomes 2,52,000 crores. You're saying is going to be 2,52,000 pay special values crores. Do you think, guys, this data can be managed in Excel?
No, sir. It's not possible.
No. Answer is big no. No, it is not possible.
Yes, sir.
So where to use this data now? We'll use SQL. We'll learn about big data, right? To manipulate the data, we learn about SAS, we learn about Python, we learn about Scala. So other database tool, DVMS tool is required. For visualization, we need W, we need Power BI, we need D3, we need ClickView, like ClickView, ClickSense kind of tool. Then once we have this data, we'll go for using data mining. Data mining for what? Statistics. For predictive modeling. We cannot go and target each and every customer individually. This is something this campaign will run. How to target this customer? We have to automate this process, automated actions using machine learning and artificial intelligence, AI. These are the combination of the skill set we call that we are a data scientist. Are you getting this, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right? These are the combinations required to become as a data scientist. Now, let me help you how it is important. These are the tools. Let's take an example here. I open, look at this company. This company is looking for hiring somebody as a commercial analytics. What skills are they asking for? Excel is required, SQL is required, SAS is required, and Python is also required. R, SAS, Python, all three tools are required. Along with W required, Power BI also required. Should have a very good knowledge about machine learning and advanced analytics using clustering, k-means, random forest deciding. These are all advanced analytics techniques. Can you see this? Forget about this company. Look for another company. So let's look for a company. Which company I'll go for? Let me search it here. Okay. So looks for this company. See, guys, analytics normally pay very good salary. 8 to 17 is in Chennai itself, they're giving 20 to 45 lakhs. What skill set they're looking at? Very important. They need a person should be good at SQL, SAS, R, Python, all three together. Can you see this? They need W, Power BI for data visualization. They need Excel, PowerPoint. They need SQL. They need machine learning using logistic regression, classification model, cluster analysis, neural networking, random forest, ensemble modeling. These are combination of data science skills which is required. So guys, what I was trying to tell you here. I'm trying to tell you here. First of all, tell me, guys. Tell me, guys, does it make sense now? Did you come to this?
Yes, yes.
Right. So first of all, the role of a data scientist or telecom, what is required here? First, you need to understand the uses of voice and uses of data of a customer. We took an example, usage of voice and data for 4 customers, let's say. Rahul is using 2000 minutes call, 5 GB data. Divya is using 600 minutes call, 45 GB data. Abdul is using 3000 minutes call, 40 GB data. Madhuri is using 500 minutes call and 2 GB data. Now tell me guys, out of these 4 customers, who is the more profitable customer to you?
Abdul.
Abdul is a more profitable customer, right? So how will you go for targeting them? You will target them by voice and data. High voice, low data and high data. If it is high voice and high data, we call them bona fide. If it is high data and low voice, we call them as power data. And if it is high voice, low data, power voice. We call them as casual if it is low voice, low data. So guys, we call them bona fide, casual, power data, and power voice customer based on the usage. Clear now, guys?
Yes.
Now, what is your target? Target to migrate this customer based on the behavior, which we just now discussed. What you see here, the usage behavior of Abdul is going like this. Rahul is coming like this. You could have understood this customer behavior in 2019 June, but you hold it till 2019 12. Madhuri, the behavior of Madhuri is going like this. Divya's behavior is like this. So you can understand and you can predict what will happen to next 3 months. If the prediction is required from this customer usage data, you can easily identify that. Now you got to prepare different plans with validity, how to target these customers. Why do we do this? Why do we do this, guys? Because we want to acquire customer from the market. We want to retain customer with our services. We need to engage customer to use more and more services and win their trust. We are good. By networking, we are good. By voice call, we are good. Please stay with us. We are caring about you. You might have seen that Airtel is doing an ad saying that 0 escalations. We will not stop ourselves until it becomes 0. Why they're doing this advertisement? Because they want to win the trust of the customer. Then based on that, you will increase the behavior of the customer over time. So guys, when you say role of a data scientist in telecom, you have to very stronger database management programming. Having big data, Hadoop, Scala, SQL, Python, SAS, R, these are the things which is very, very important. The visualization skill where you will analyze and present the data is Power BI, Tableau, ClickView, ClickSense, or Python, SAS, R. Excel is required for data mining, where you will learn about statistics, developing the predictive modeling, how to go for automated actions using machine learning, and AI using Python, SAS, R, Keras, and TensorFlow. This is an example of telecom industry. We can use data science in any industry. It could be banking, it could be retail, it could be oil and energy, it could be insurance, security. Every sector they need data scientists. And there is no limit of earning in data science skill. The more you learn, the more you prove yourself as a consultant or an expert, you will earn money like anything, guys. Next, I will give an example of many students from our institute who got placed more recently, and we have been giving training for the last 12 years. We have history of students, those who are successful today. What is very important for you? You need to have a minimum graduate degree. You should have a good problem solving skills. You have to have a very strong programming knowledge, reporting, visualizations, advanced analytics, machine learning and AI, which is required to become as a data scientist. We will do why DVAnalytics, guys. First of all, we never leave our student until they back the job. You guys got a relationship with us. Until you back the job, we're not going to leave you. Right? And we are mostly survive because of our student success and their reference. Guys, this is something that our experts, we are having more than 15 plus industry experts. My name is Devendra Das, which you can see here. Venkat Reddy Konasani, who is India's #1 machine learning and AI trainer to the corporate as well as real time. Parth, he is actually heading 70 odd banks Middle East. He is a MBA from IIM Bangalore. He is a CFA level and level 2. And so we are combining this course content in such a way which is aligned to the industry, and we call this as industry-oriented employment in data science. We call this IEPDS, Industry Employment Program in Data Science. We have 15 plus industry experts faculties. We have dedicated resources to help you to work on the assignments. We have more than 15 plus industry projects, which will make you feel like you are from this industry itself. Next, what benefit you get here when you go for getting training from us? First, get real-time training experience from industry experts. Second, session-wise assignments complete. Third, post-class recording videos are always available to you guys. It's all live training, recorded. Post-class, you will get the video. Project, you will get one-on-one support from us. Get hands-on experience into 13 plus or 15 plus industry projects. Business communication, public speaking skills, we will enhance for you. That is very important in this profile. Resume preparation will prepare for you. We'll help you to work on that. And we'll also take a mock interview by industry experts to realize how practical questions can come to you in the interview. We will also filter you. We find you are an expert. We take 100% guarantee towards referring you to the very, very good companies where we are associated. So guys, the training happens month 1 is all about, this is the intensity of color which shows that how depth knowledge you're going to be. Month 1 is all about Excel, VBA, SQL, Python. Month 2 about W, Power BI and SAS. Month 3 is all about Excel Advanced Analytics, SAS Advanced Analytics and Python Advanced Analytics. Month 4 is all about Python Machine Learning and Deep Learning, Python for Artificial Intelligence, learning about big data for managing both structured, unstructured, and semi-structured form of the data using Scala data framework. What happens, guys? The base knowledge is given this color intensity. You learn advanced knowledge, you get this. Or you become expert or complete knowledge, you learn about all 5 months course. Good part is that expected salary 0 to 5 years for both. If you are having base knowledge, only knowing up to SAS, Power BI, right from Excel, it is 5 to 15 lakhs you can expect. But if you have advanced knowledge, 5 to 20 lakhs can be offered to you. If you have a phase 3 knowledge with a complete knowledge, you can expect a 23 lakhs highest package can offer in 5 years of experience. This is also given for 5 to 10 years. You can expect 10 to 4 is 40 lakhs per annum. When you take a training from us, guys, this is something that we will take you through first database skill, data wrangling skill. We'll talk about KPI metrics, visualizations, developing statistical model towards automated actions using machine learning and AI. By 5th month, we'll finish that off. We'll make sure that you're doing lots of assignments, projects with us, which will make you feel like you're from practical environment. Next, the journey defines learn DBMS, go to visualizations, learn statistics, go for machine learning, deep learning, and AI. This is how we will make you ready within 5 months' time. The tools which are going to cover up already, it is all about big data, Hadoop ecosystem, Scala data framework, Excel, SQL, SAS, R, Python. These are the DBMS programming. Data visualization, Tableau, Power BI, ClickView, ClickSense. Any 2 of these tools you can take. We will suggest you go for Tableau and Power BI, which is more demanding, but this is also optional. You can take it. Data mining, machine learning, and learning about AI, artificial intelligence approach using these the tools. Keras, TensorFlow, and Python are SAS for mostly base and advanced analytics. This is how the journey has been defined for you guys. Next, we are saying we will take your mock test. We'll work on your communication skill. If it is greater than 70%, technical skills is greater than 70% scoring. Project, you're scoring more than 70%. Mock interview scoring 70%. We take 100% responsibility towards your placement. So guys, we'll talk about some of the successful students which we have. I think they might have joined. Is Padmini there? Okay. Is Sandeep there? Yes, Sandeep is there. Gaurav Joshi is also there. Saran is also here. So guys, we have more than 8 placement happen in this month, only in February. I want to call one by one so that they can tell something about their background and how they come, they join, and where they're landing today. Gaurav, are you there? Gaurav?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, here is a successful student whose name is Gaurav Joshi. He's a BTech in 2016. He is from Uttarakhand. Before joining to us, he was working in Delhi for a BPO. Today, he got an offer from Landsoft in this month. Yesterday only he got the offer. Gaurav, could you please tell something about your journey?
Sure, sir. Sure. And first of all, good afternoon, everyone who's in the batch today. And I started my journey in September 2020. So it's just been like 4 to 5 months since I joined this program. And I started giving interviews in the month of end of December. So within 3 months of training, I was ready to perform with the interviews. And all I can tell you is I understand that you people might have a lot of questions in your brain, that how is it possible to transform your career given time frame of 3 months only. So I would say that it is not a myth, and yes, it is possible. It's just that you have to be consistent in what you are learning. Means it's not that you have to give 24 hours of your time, but yes, you would have to give certain amount of time. But if you give the time duration, I can I have got a hike of almost 400% of what I was earning, and I was working in a call center. So whomsoever is having doubts that they are not from technical background or they do not know about coding, so this is something that you can relate to, कि अगर call center का employee can do it, then I believe everyone can do it. So this is from my part that yes, it's a very good initiative, and I can tell you one more thing, that Dev sir would be there to guide you in every step. It's not just about learning that you'll just learn the course content. You'll also have exposures to things that are in live industry. You'll be able to address interview questions that people who are working in industry currently are not able to do. So it depends on your regularity. Simply your, and I can tell you one thing: if you are regular and consistent in what you're learning, your job is guaranteed.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you so much. So now we'll move to the next is Saran. Saran, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon to all. Hello, everyone. I'm Saran Kumapatro, and I have around 5 years of work experience in telecom industry before I joined to the DV. So, after completing my BTech from ECE from Odisha, got a job opportunity to work in telecom industry. So, where I able to achieve all the success and all the achievements which I want, but somehow, somewhere, I'm not able to achieve my aspirations when it comes to my financial growth. So at that moment, one of my seniors suggested me to join DVAnalytics and to pursue the course of data. Uh, so after that, I came to Dev sir and connected to him to know about that regarding the DV analytics, and that's the science behind the data. What is that thing? So he gave an opportunity to join a demo class. So where I can able to understand the power of the data, how we can use the data to make the companies the revenue improve. So after I interested and I browsed all the course content in syllabus thoroughly, and I feel like that what they're describing here, that something is completely given by the industry experts. So I feel like that it is the right way and right direction where I can improve myself and improve my career in a certain manner, which I can fulfill my aspirations. So then after I joined DV and at the Bhubaneswar branch. So unfortunately the COVID is came. So for that we all are backward towards our career growth. Then after that sir once again motivated me and guided me how to appear in the interviews, how to completing the course assignments and all the subjects to understand the data in terms of to pull the data and cleansing the data manipulation and making the strategy, the find the insights behind the data and how to address the business solutions, how to mitigate the business problems. So these are the things I learned from the data and all that rest of the very good mentors who is the leading experts of industries. So I really am thankful to DV to transforming my data, transforming my career to knowing the data in such a good manner. So for summarizing all these things, I started preparing for the interview. Initial time, I'm good enough with my good enough with my technical skills, but somehow I am not good enough with my communication skills. So then after I informed that DV, so the DV also helped me to improve my communication skills. Then after soon, I met an confidence to once again appearing for the interview, and by improving my communication skills within a certain span of 2 to 3 months, I got an opportunity. I appeared in the interviews and I got an opportunity to crack the interview of Crisil, which is one of the most reputed company in this global industry. So they're offering me that senior risk analyst post, and so for that I'm really grateful to all the DV family and the DV as DV analytics. So
Thank you so much, sir.
all these.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And now it is Padmini Padihari. So Padmini, could you please tell something about your background and journey with DV?
Yes. Yes, sir. So, hi everyone. This is Padmini. I'm BTech passed out in 2016, as you can see in the screen. So, I have been with DV since I think it's been 6 months now. Means I joined in 2020 June. So, I can say the guidance of Dev sir would be really great. If you just follow him, then definitely you'll bag a job. And first of all, doing the assignments on time would be our first priority, like should be the first priority, because like once you do the assignments, then only the things which you have learned you can identify and you can understand yourself. So, and talking about the tools that Dev sir has mentioned in the previous slide, so these all are the tools which are actually needed in the industry right now. And if anything is blooming, also the things are, like we are also getting the things which are blooming in the industries. Like I can say, we apart from these, we have got certain kind of extra like courses also based on web analytics, based on fraud analytics. Like these are the things which are needed in the industry. It's never mentioned in the course. Rather, they like we get it out of free, like without any extra charges by DVAnalytics. So I can say it is beneficial for all of you. Like if you get a chance to study under these faculties, and definitely talking about machine learning, so it's outgrowing, and I don't think so any other institute would be able to give you the same facility or same learnings which you will be getting from DV. So
thank you so much, Padmini. And guys, just to give you a background, Gaurav is holding 3 offers and Padmini is holding 4 offers. And finally, they both decided Gaurav to join Landsoft and Padmini joining Accenture. Probably she may move to other company where she's getting very good offer. Now, next is Sandeep. Sandeep is a BCom and he completed his BCom in 2009. He's pursuing his MBA today. And he's before joining us, he was into operation job. He got an offer from Wells Fargo. Sandeep, could you please tell something about your journey? Sandeep, are you there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, okay. First of all, I want to thank you, sir. Thank you so much because where I'm standing right now, or means today, so it's all because of you and DVAnalytics. So about my journey, yes, as you said, I am pursuing my MBA, and I come into touch with DVAnalytics from one of my friends. She was an ex-student of DVAnalytics. She told me about DVAnalytics. Then I spoke to sir. He explained me everything about how analytics work, and the same way you guys are taking class, demo class, I also took. So before that also I took some, means I surveyed about other institutes and all. So, but the kind of confidence I get it from DVAnalytics, I never get it anywhere. So I decided to join DVAnalytics. So about my journey, I'm from non-technical background. So that was the doubt I was having in the beginning. So means I was, if I will be able to perform or learn or that technical tools, but all that was happened because of this Dev sir and other faculty members. The way DVAnalytics teaching us, it's really amazing, I will say, because I learned Excel, SQL, SAS, whatever the programming I learned, they start from the base and till advanced. So after that, I will say, means I learned everything from Dev sir. And I will say, must say, sometime he was very strict and tough, and he was say, okay, you have to do all the assignments on time. So I feel that I was I can say I was joined my college time and all. It was really a nice journey. So yeah, this was my journey, and all hard work was paid very well. And now today I joined Wells Fargo and as a banking risk analyst. So thank you so much, Dave sir, for all your help and everything from DVAnalytics.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much
much.
everyone for joining. So guys, in this February, only in February, we have 8 students who got placed. With the minimum salary was offered 13 lakhs per annum. The minimum salary was offered 13 lakhs. The average salary is 17 lakhs and the highest salary has gone to 26 lakhs.
That's amazing.
Right? Okay, guys. So definitely, guys, in this pandemic, right from 2020 May till 2021 February, we have 78 plus placements happened, 35 plus MNCs where people are working, 150% plus average hike salary, 8.5 lakhs the minimum salary, 16 lakhs the average salary, and the highest salary has gone to 26 lakhs in this last 7 months time. Okay, guys. So these are the companies where we are mostly working with, and we are helping our people to be get placed. This is something that we are talking about, guys. This is our institute, which is located both in Bangalore and Bhubaneswar. We do provide online and offline together, but due to pandemic, it is mostly online, but our training are live training. There's no recorded videos. We do understand students are coming from different background. They need a quick success, but somewhere they're lacking with the communication skill. Somewhere they need personal care. So we do also have a hostel facility in Bangalore. If anybody outstation coming to, they can always come and stay with us for 6 months training. We take care of your stay, food, everything over here. And we make you ready within 6 months with 100% success towards getting a job. So this is where, guys, we are standing today. And I will say, any questions you have, you can always reach out to me. You can always reach out to Preetham sir. And any students you see here, you can always reach out to them and try to make your own research before joining us. And trust me, guys, there's a beautiful future ahead and lots of stability, flexibility, salary hike. Everything is going to be very good after some time if you take it very seriously now onwards. So guys, if you decided to continue and join, you can always let us know about it, because we are going to start the batch from these weekdays itself. So kindly confirm if you really want to continue with us. Okay. So guys, I think we have already shared